longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Live Technical Support, and we have an exciting show ready for you today. And I know that we just passed Thanksgiving, and we also just passed Black Friday that comes right after Thanksgiving, sometimes even starts before Thanksgiving, and even on Thanksgiving Day, people are actually going out and getting various components and various items, including computers. If you are one that actually went out and bought a new computer, or maybe you're thinking or have thought about buying a new computer, well, if you haven't watched our buying guides over the last several weeks on a Faster PC Live Technical Support, we have actually shown how to make sure that you buy a new computer that's not slower than the one you already have. And although it might seem like that's not possible, it actually is possible. And we do have customers that do it, that actually go out and buy a new computer that's not as capable as the one they already have. So one of the things that we will be going over today is we'll actually be discussing whether you actually even need to buy a new computer or not. And also, in addition to that, we'll talk about some newer, smarter ways of timing or having timers for your Christmas lights, if you have Christmas lights out there. I know a lot of people do have Christmas lights up. We don't have ours up in our house yet. Well, we have some on the inside, none on the outside yet, but those are all going up this weekend. Some other people, their houses are all completely decked out. And one of the things is, what if you're not home? What if you want the lights to be on at a certain time? What if you want to turn them on remotely? Can you do that? We'll be talking about that as well, and giving you an update on what's happening over at Al's Family Farms. So, if you've seen or heard this show, and really even if you followed what happened with Hurricane Milton and the tornadoes that were spawned from that, you probably actually saw that Al's Family Farms was hit, and was hit hard. And it was actually hit with not only the hurricane, but also the damage was done by a big tornado. And this tornado actually just took the metal beams of that was above their call center and just bent them and twisted them. Their office was also damaged, and And in addition to that, they had damage to their barn as well. So this is something that we actually went in there. We've shown on a previous video. We have that video up for you to see on YouTube. The damage that was done there, and how we actually went in and got their computers, and we have them at our office. They're running at our office. They're performing here, and their employees are logging in remotely to their computers, and really some of them logged in remotely previously. And for those, what they're doing is no different than what they did before. Others that actually went into the office, we have gotten them working where they can actually remote into the office. Well, then Jeff, the owner of Al's Family Farm, said, hey, you know what? We're ready to get the grill going. They don't have it open yet, but it will be opening probably this week. They've just had some delays with coolers, and they've got to get the coolers in there to keep the food cold. Their walk-in cooler was actually destroyed by the tornado, but they're actually going with other types of coolers and making room and modifying and adjusting things. And some of those coolers, I think, are coming in today. And this is something that definitely, we're getting them up and running. We got their computers for the grill over there. We got their computer for the store over there as well. And I brought their modem that was in, because Comcast actually got them reconnected to Comcast. By the way, if you live in Vero or Indian River County, the feed for Comcast is actually connected right now to the pole, the flagpole of Al's Family Farms, because that flagpole, they don't have a telephone pole there to run it. The telephone pole's gone, so they actually temporarily have that feed connected to a flagpole. So, and again, that's right at Al's Family Farms. Well, we have the grill computers and the store computers in the grill. We took their Comcast modem that was running at the grill and their routers that were running at the grill back to the grill, and those are actually connected and providing internet to the grill area, which will be used again very shortly, probably this week when the grill opens. The store is also going to open in the grill area, so you'll be able to walk up to the grill, order a sandwich, order ice cream, order a smoothie, whatever you want, you'll be able to order that. It'll all be there, and you'll be able to get the store items as well, including any of the vegetables and produce that they're actually selling in the grill. You'll be able to actually purchase those in the store. Well, then they were looking at Matt, Jeff's son, is running the operations. They actually do have their packing house open. They're not able to wash the fruit yet, but they are getting fruit that's already washed, and they're packing it in at Al's Family Farms. And they actually have, I was there the other day, they had 3 pallets ready to go out. They had pallets going onto the FedEx truck. The FedEx truck pulled up and took off shipments to get fruit to the locations prior to Thanksgiving. So that's all going on. And Matt saying, hey, I need to get connected to the internet here. So what we did is we actually put a high-powered antenna on the grill, and that's shooting over to the store. So, and we put a wireless antenna on Matt's computer, and he's able to actually access the internet, but it was fairly slow because it's the internet's the wireless is going through a metal building. So Jeff said, hey, I want to get a call center open here in this building. I want to turn this room where we used to make fudge, I want to turn that into actually a small call center. So, to do that, what we did is we actually mounted another high-powered antenna on the building at Al's Family Farms, and that captures the feed from the grill, and then we have a Comcast, we have a Cat5 cable coming down to a switch. It then goes over to another switch and to some other switches, and actually is providing internet to this area that probably this week will actually be opened up with a call center where people will actually, their employees will actually be able to go in, connect their voice over IP phones, connect their computers, have internet access. They'll still be remoting at this point into their computers out at our office here. But at these locations, they're getting over 100 megabit per second internet feed. And this is all being provided from the grill with a wireless, high-powered wireless antenna that is being captured by another high-powered wireless antenna. And by the way, these two wireless antennas are providing wireless internet throughout just about the entire build or the entire property. So you can actually, I was actually back near their chicken coop, which actually the internet actually shoots through multiple steel trailers, and I still was able to get an internet access back there. About 7 or 8 megabits per second download, about 20 megabits per second upload. It was really pretty phenomenal to be able to reach that point and get that internet. They also are going to be able, by the way, they got their camera system up and running at the grill, and we're going to be able to install wireless cameras as well to provide security to areas that didn't previously have security there. So this is pretty awesome. Some things going on over there at Al's Family Farms.
Are you paying? You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090. 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, fasterpc.com, click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here, we're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
From the founding of our company, a Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie. And on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. So, hey, you know what? Give us a call, 772-340-1590, or type your questions into the live streams that are going on at YouTube and Facebook. Right now, you can actually do that.
You can actually
All right,
do that.
so we have David on the line.
All right,
Welcome
so we
to a
have
Faster
David
PC Live Technical Support. How can we help you today?
I got trouble. Can you hear me?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, several questions. Once again, I'm getting feedback on my
Yeah,
phone.
just
Okay.
keep talking. We can hear you.
Okay, I have an older, what's called a iOmega external hard drive, and when I recently tried to add a document to it, a message showed up that said you don't have administrative rights to do that.
Okay, so you're getting a message that you don't have administrative rights to access your hard drive. So one thing you could do, I mean, obviously you probably haven't changed your rights or permissions on this drive, but you could try restarting your computer. You could try plugging the drive into a different USB port. If that doesn't work, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to a full screen, and I'm going to hold down the Windows key on my keyboard. That's the key that looks like a 4-pane window. I'm going to press the E key. The E as in Edward or Explorer. That will bring up the File Explorer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually going to click on this PC on the left-hand side. There's a shortcut of various items that are there. So what we're going to do is we're going to right-click on the drive in question. That'll bring up a pop-up menu, and you want to go down to Properties and left-click. So from properties, what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to change the permissions and the security of this drive. So we're going to click on security, and what you want to do really is you want to click on advanced. There's an advanced button in the lower right hand corner. And by the way, I'm showing this for those that are watching on YouTube and Facebook. I will verbally describe this for those that are just listening on the radio. But what we're going to do, you see that the owner of this right now of this drive is System. What I would do is I would change that. Now I'm not going to actually go through the process here because I don't really want to change it. I'm not having any problems with this particular drive. But if you were, you would want to change this so that your username, you can click on the advanced button. You can it should actually, you can click find. It should actually show you a list of users, and some of those will be system users and various other users that are built into the system. But you want to look for your user. Your user might say David, or it might say something like that. So you just click on that, and let's say mine is Brian. Let's see, Brian HL. So if I clicked on that, then and click OK, then I would have an option of replacing this owner on subcontainers and objects. And so I could click apply, and that would go through the process of doing that. Now I can also go in here and I can change the permissions as well, the security permissions as well, so that my particular username, and my username is not listed here, but users is listed, so any user of the computer would be there. Or you could actually click change permissions. You could actually choose your specific username. It'd be okay to give your username full permission. And so what you can do is, again, click add if your username doesn't show up in the list. And then you'll want to click select principal, and you will want to actually type in your username there and click OK. And that will list there. Just go up to, select full control, click OK. And then there's a little button here or a little square, replace all child object permission entries with inheritable permission entries from this object. So you'll just click apply, and then after that's done, it'll go through a process. Then you click OK. By the way, if you don't take ownership first, you might receive some error messages changing the permissions, but that should allow you to have access to that drive. And then once you have access to the drive, then you should be able to actually write data to that drive. Hopefully, there's no problems with the drive. There could be physical problems with the drive if it's a plotter drive, or even if it's an SSD drive. Sometimes you can get errors where things don't work right, but hopefully that's not the case with your system. And so I do understand that you have some additional questions as well. Are you still there, David? Yep.
Yes, here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Knowing that Windows 10 is not going to be, how would you say, the acceptable version of Windows next year, I ordered a new laptop with Windows 11. And I'd just like to get your comments because I've got a description of this laptop in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, you can go over that. And we actually went over for like 5 weeks, went over how to select a laptop, actually answering one of your questions that you had posted on Facebook. So I don't know if you listened to any of those or watched those videos prior to ordering that, but hopefully, I can go over this. You can go over the specs with me now, and hopefully that will actually, the laptop that you have actually will work for you.
Okay, here's some of the description I found. It says Windows 11 in S mode. which I have no idea what S mode refers to.
Okay. Do you want to read all of them, or do you want me to?
Details respond?
Okay, so I heard that Windows is in S mode, and what after that?
Processor, Intel Core i3-N305, 15.6-inch FHD LCD screen with LD backlit anti-glare display, memory 8 gigabytes, 4800 MHz LPDDR5, which I have no idea what all of that refers to. Internal storage 256 gigabytes, solid state drive, graphics Intel UHD graphics, audio speakers with Dolby Audio, and a few other things, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, so I don't know how fast your right offhand. I can check, but I don't know right offhand how fast your current computer is and how fast your current processor is. One of the things that we went over in the previous videos is how to compare your current processor speed with the processor speed of the computer you're looking at to make sure that it's faster. Hopefully the one you're selecting actually is faster than the one that you already have. If not, send it back. You're wasting your money. Secondly, the Windows in S mode, what that means is that you can only install software from the Microsoft Store, which means that you can't go out to, let's say, Adobe's website, download Adobe Reader, and install it. You can't go to LibreOffice's website and download LibreOffice. You would have to install LibreOffice through the Microsoft Store. By the way, getting LibreOffice on their own website is free. Getting LibreOffice on the Microsoft Store has a cost because it costs LibreOffice to put it in the Microsoft Store. So they charge you 97 cents or 99 cents, something like that. It's not very much, but still, why would you have to pay for something that should be free? Well, it's only because it's in the Microsoft Store, and Microsoft wants to make money on every piece of software. We could not install our remote support software on that computer in S mode. So really, you can take the computer out of S mode, and the way to do that, we can actually go over that in detail more on a future video. But the way you would do that is you would log in to your computer with a Microsoft account, and then go to the Microsoft Store, and they have an app called Take This Computer Out of S Mode, or something like that. Remove S Mode or take it out of S mode, and then you would actually be able to install that, and you would be able to take the computer out of S mode. Once it's out of S mode, you will never get it back into S mode. It's always out of S mode, but then you're free to install programs not only from the Microsoft Store, but also from other websites. Again, including our remote support software, including LibreOffice for free without buying it, having to buy it through the Microsoft Store. Other programs, like if you wanted to install a printer driver that wasn't a part of the Microsoft Store, you wouldn't be able to do that. So you can take it out of S mode that way. Also, the RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM is low for today's standards. So you can get by with RAM, but most of our customers that are using only 8 gigabytes of RAM on their system, most of them actually have a problem where they're using up, just browsing the web and doing their normal computing. We are seeing quite often customers using between 85 and 95% of their available RAM. So I would, that's why in our how to buy a new computer guides that we did for the last several weeks on a Faster PC Live technical support, we suggested buying a computer with more RAM than 8 gigabytes. Can you get by with 8 gigabytes? Yes, you can get by with 8 gigabytes right now. But you're buying a computer that you probably will want to last for a while, and right now 8 gigabytes is just barely the minimum of what we would recommend for a new computer. So when you're buying a new computer, you can actually get it a lot of times with more RAM. You may not, you may have to go with a little bit higher end system. Now the hard drive, the SSD drive, you mentioned the 256 gigabytes. So for a lot of people, that is enough. I don't recall right offhand how much you're using. That again is one of the things we showed on one of the videos, how to determine how much you're using, whether a particular size drive is works well for you or not. For most people, 256 gigabyte drive is fine. For me, I have two terabyte drives. So, everyone has different, we have other customers. We had a computer in here just recently that we were doing an SSD drive upgrade. We actually had to use a 2 terabyte drive because he was using over 900 gigabytes of data on his drive. We have customers that have a lot of photos or a lot of videos. Those take up a lot of storage space. That's my problem, is I have a lot of videos. I'm creating a video right now as I'm doing this show. I'll be creating videos after this to roll these individual segments out to multiple videos. So, you may want to go back and watch those videos. And again, the first one of those, and really what prompted it, was your question on Facebook, and I answered that in over several weeks. So you may want to watch that. You may want to also look at that computer. Just compare it to what I went over, and then run the comparison and just see whether you actually should have bought the computer you bought, and if not, send it back now while you still can. And get another system, or your current system. I believe that we actually helped you upgrade your current system to Windows 11. So if that's not the case, we can upgrade your current system to Windows 11, and that can help you run. And that, by the way, is something for everyone out there listening. If you're out there, you're thinking, hey, should I buy a new computer? Should I not buy a new computer? If the only thing that's causing you to buy a new computer is Windows 11, we can upgrade your current computer to Windows 11.
981.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The Faster Faster PC.
We'll remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where a Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
That's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a Faster PC.
welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. So give us a call here, 772-340-1590, or type your question into the comment section of the live video. We will be able to go over that. By the way, even if you're listening to this or watching this after the fact, if you enter your question, we will cover it on a future video as well. If we can't get to it today, we'll cover it on a future video. But if we can get to it today, we will get to it today as well. One of the things I did want to just go over was some of the newer high-tech timers that you can use in your house for various things, including Christmas lights. So these are very handy. We actually use these. So what we're using is a smart timer, and there are multiple companies that make these smart timers. And what happens with this is you actually connect this to your internet at your house or your business, and once it's connected to the internet wirelessly, there's an app, and you actually are using the app on your phone to actually connect it, first of all, to the network. And then once it's connected to the network, what you're going to do is you can actually set up schedules. So my wife last night got our Christmas tree connected with lights and everything. The Christmas tree came with lights, but those lights no longer work because we have cats. Now, if you have cats, you may know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they have a habit of chewing things. You kind of would wonder, how they do that without getting shocked, or maybe they do get shocked, but it hasn't deterred them and it hasn't killed them either. So they anyway, she did put new lights on the tree and got the tree all connected, and she connected it to the smart switch. And then I actually got a notification on the app. I was at Walmart shopping. I got a notification on the app. Someone has signed in to your account. We recommend you change the password immediately. Well, I called my wife because she has access to my passwords and the password management system that I have. Some of the passwords I've shared with her, and she has access to that. So she actually was able to actually log in using that. I called her, hey, did you just log in? And she said yes. So you know what? I didn't have to change my password. It wasn't a hacker. It was just my wife. And I was able to get in there. And she was able to get in there. And she said, well, how do I set a schedule? Well, the schedule was already set from last year. It's the same switch connected to the same network, and so it's already working. Turns on at a set time, turns off at a set time. We don't have to think about it. If we want it on at a different time, we can go into the app, we can turn it on, we could set it to turn on automatically at a certain time. I mean, typically with your lights outside, you may want those to turn on right around sunset, and you may want them to turn off at a set time, maybe 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock. Our next door neighbor on Christmas Eve leaves her lights on all night long so that Santa can find her house, even though she doesn't have any kids in the house anymore. Well, she does have grandkids that do come over to visit, so she probably tells them that she's leaving the lights on for Santa as well. But I think she really knows that Santa's not actually climbing through a chimney. They don't even have a chimney. But anyway, you get the idea. You can actually leave these on when you want to. You can have them turn on automatically. You can do it randomly. You can also use these, for security. You remember the old Home Alone where, they talk about having timers on the lights and whatnot. Well, with this, you can have timers on your lights, but you could also, let's say, be in New York City, visiting someone, or maybe you escaped, lost your family like Macaulay Culkin did, and Kevin, he played Macaulay Culkin played Kevin in Home Alone and Home Alone 2. He lost his family or made his family disappear. So you could actually be in another state. You could be in another nation even. And as long as you have internet access, you could actually turn your lights on or off at will. So this particular device, it doesn't cost very much. I think we actually sell these for about $20, and the ones that we sell, there are some that we can get you also that are easier to connect to the internet. This particular one is not quite as easy to connect to the internet, but the reason we use this, we actually use this not only for Christmas lights. We have some of our clients are actually using these, and we actually use these to turn their modem off. I don't know if you've noticed this. Sometimes your internet modem needs to be power cycled. It needs to be turned off. Well, with one of these, we can actually turn that off every day at a time where the internet is very likely to not be used. So we turn it off. It's off for about 2 minutes, turns back on. If it's a Comcast modem, it might take 5 or 10 minutes to come back up. So we get that modem back up and running. And that way, when you come into work, everything's working fine. You can do this at your house as well. And we have these running not only modems, but also routers. We have them running smart antennas where I can be at another location. If someone's having problems with their Wi-Fi antenna, I can actually power cycle it remotely. And I can do this, so that everything just works quite often. Sometimes after power cycling, well, I don't have to go and make a trip. I don't have to do any of that. I can actually do that all remotely. Of course, you can use this for anything that you want to connect to it. We have one technician that, by the way, we've talked about having your battery life on your computer. If you leave your computer plugged in all the time, it's going to charge to 100%, and then your battery lifespan is going to be shortened. Well, how do you deal with that? Well, if you have a Lenovo computer, you can install the Lenovo Vantage app if it's not already installed, and you can turn on conservation mode. It prevents the battery from overcharging. Some other devices have the same type of tool where the battery doesn't charge up all the way. We actually have a Samsung laptop in the shop right now that has that feature. Some of the higher end HP laptops, some of them that are designed for business have that feature, but most laptops, Dell, HP, the other brands do not have this feature. So it is, used to be exclusively something that Lenovo did, but now other companies are doing some of that, for some of their models. But with this, we have one technician that has a Dell, and he was able to configure a smart switch so that it would turn on, and then he would leave it on for enough time for it to charge up ample, and then turn it off so that the battery would power down. And you with a switch, you kind of have to play with the timing on that, and turn it on, at the right time, and turn it off at the right time. You'll have to play with that if you want to use it. But we're talking specifically today about using this for actual cameras, for Christmas lights. So this is a great thing to do. We actually have one for our Christmas tree and the lights in the house. We also have another one that we use for the lights outside the house. They can turn on at a certain time, again turn off at a certain time, and you don't have to remember. You don't have to be home. Your lights will turn on. You don't have to be home. You don't have to plug them in. By the way, if you're not home and your lights don't turn on, that could be a sign to thieves that, hey, maybe they're not home. Maybe I can go in and break in and steal. Well, with a smart switch, you can not only have your lights on when you want to. It's very convenient. You can also, it also does have a security element as well. So that's a smart switch. There are many uses to it. If you're interested in that, give us a call, 772-878-5978, or stop on by our retail store at 7190 South US 1. We're just north of Rio Mar on the east side of US 1, right next to Dollar General. We wanted to quickly go over a security rundown of some of the latest security threats that are out there. And first of all, QNAP is addressing a critical exploit in its network access storage devices. So if you are using one of these, you may want to make sure there are some critical security flaws that could allow a remote hacker to gain unauthorized access and manipulate the server behavior. Also, Blue Yonder ransomware attack has been disrupting grocery stores and Starbucks. And so ransomware is not something to play around with. And we, by the way, have tools, security tools that do help prevent ransomware and help train your employees, because most ransomware events actually happen after an employee clicks on a link or opens an attachment that they shouldn't have clicked on or opened. And we have some training that can actually help prevent that, train your employees so that they can think. So there's a new VPN attack that's used against Palo Alto Networks and Sonic Wall products. So if you're out there, you have a business, you use Palo Alto Networks or Sonic Wall, you're going to want to be aware of this. Make sure that your VPNs are secure. Make sure that the patches and updates are installed so that your systems can be protected. So VMware has patched a severe flaw in area operations. VMware is used for virtual PCs. There's a hacking exploit, critical bug in Array Network SSL VPN products. So if you're out there, you use this, you want to make sure that you're protected, that you have the patches that are going to close these security holes. So there's a critical WordPress anti-spam plugin flaw that exposes over 200,000 websites. And this is important because this affects not only the people that have those websites, but also the users that use those websites and access those websites. There's also a Zyxel firewalls are targeted in a some ransomware attack. So these types of threats, they're happening every single day. You're seeing new threats. New threats are coming up. And you may wonder, well, this is a little bit too much to keep up with. How do I make sure that I'm protected? How do I even know? Most people don't even know whether they have these or not in their business or, even in their home. Some of these are applicable to homes as well. So how do you know whether you have these? Well, a Faster PC does provide managed services where we can actually monitor this type of stuff. We can make sure, one of the things we provide is patch management, making sure that your patches are updated, making sure that the firmware on your routers is updated so that we can prevent this type of threat from happening in the first place. And if you're interested out there, if you're out there, you're interested, you want to have our managed services, we provide this for businesses, for medical offices, dental offices, accounting offices, professional offices, nonprofits. We provide this for home offices and consumers, and we can provide it for you as well. We have various levels. You can give us a call, 772-878-5978.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is, I will rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will rejoice. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a Faster PC?
This week, as we gather with friends and family to give thanks to God, take some time to remember those Pilgrims and Indians at that first Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims risked much to come to America, and half of them died that first winter. Their dependence on God and their friendship with the Indians, who taught them how to farm and hunt in America, helped them through that difficult first year. And they gave thanks for the harvest. Likewise, we give thanks to God for his rich blessings.
WPSL, Port St. Lucie.